Cade York, before we go to break, just your thoughts on that. Again, you gotta give the guy time to adjust. This hasn't been the year. I certainly thought he'd be better, and I think everybody else probably did as well.
Well, yeah, and especially after he hits a 58-yarder to win week one. Like that stands out as, and we were all ready to assume that the Browns had finally found their kicker for the first time since Phil Dawson. But, and you bring up letting a guy kind of, see how things go, how they progress. Phil Dawson, back in the day, he got the benefit of the doubt, and everyone keeps calling up his old numbers. He didn't have a really great kicking percentage his rookie year, and it kind of took him some time to get used to it, get used to kicking in the weather here, kind of get that feel. So by no means should anybody be giving up on Cade York. But I know there was a cleveland.com piece this week where he really did talk about how a lot of it's just mental at this point for him. Like, it's an adjustment. He's still trying to get used to the NFL. And I guess the big dilemma people have probably is that you look and say, well, was this guy really worth a 4th-round pick? But I don't know. I don't harp on that too much because you got to find a kicker somewhere. I mean, look at the Bengals. Like, they went out and got their kicker in the draft, and he's been great in McPherson. So sometimes you hit on these guys, sometimes you don't. I get why people think a 4th-round pick was maybe too rich for a kicker, but hopefully they give him some time. He kind of works through some things this offseason. Maybe you bring in some competition during training camp and just add a little pressure to kind of get him mentally working through some of that stuff, and then he can be that guy that you think he is. But right now, I don't think this rookie season's gone the way anybody expected, and he's just got to kind of figure it out between the years.